Picture this, it's election day. You wake up early in the morning, the sun is shining, and after a long wait, you finally cast your vote, believing your voice matters. Weeks later, the result is out, and the candidate you voted for loses again. But you see, the problem wasn't with the candidate, it was with how you voted. Every election cycle, Nigerians fight, argue, and sometimes die, all for a chance to exercise their constitutional rights. And yet, after every election, millions of Nigerians all say the same thing: my vote didn't count. In this video, I'll be explaining how our current electoral system works, why it keeps failing us, how we can fix it for good. By the end of this video, I'll also be sharing a policy brief that I and a few others will be sending to the House of Representatives to ensure that this change sees the light of day. Nigeria uses what's called the first past the post system, or the plurality system. Here, the candidate with the most votes wins, even if they don't have 50% of total votes. For presidential elections, there are extra rules. 1. The candidate must have the highest number of votes nationwide. 2. The candidate must have 25% of votes in 24 states plus the Federal Capital Territory. This is to ensure that the candidate has national backing and not just regional backing. If no one meets any of these requirements, a runoff election is held between the top two contenders. This system also applies to guber and local government elections. For Senate, House of Reps, and House of Assembly elections, the candidates with the highest number of votes win, period. Now it sounds simple, and it is, but in a nation as diverse and politically divided as Nigeria, this system leaves too many Nigerians discontented with elections. Why has this current system failed us? 1. Minority winners. A candidate can win with less than 50% of total votes. For example, in 2023, the APC won with just 36.6% of total votes counted. That means majority of Nigerians, 60.4% of them, did not choose who became president. Problem number 2, political violence. When one person takes it all, elections become a do or die affair. Candidates frame their oppositions as enemies. This fuels violence during, after, and before elections. Problem number 3, vote buying and manipulation. When every single vote can tip the election in favor of a particular candidate, candidates resort to manipulation and intimidation. Desperation kicks in. Smaller parties do not have representation because second place doesn't matter. Now here's my proposed solution: ranked choice voting. Instead of choosing just one candidate, voters choose their candidate in order of preference: first choice, second choice, third choice, and so on. Here is how it works. If someone with a majority over 50% wins, election ends. Simple. But if no one gets a majority, the lowest ranking candidate is eliminated and their vote goes to the next preferred candidate on the ballot. The process repeats until someone crosses 50%. That's how we ensure that the winners truly represent the majority. Let's use the 2023 general elections as an example. There are 4 major candidates: Tinubu, Obi, Atiku, and Kwankwaso. So now let's imagine a voter, Tamadu. Tamadu is about to vote on his ballot paper. He sees all the candidates numbered 1 to 4. Tamadu wants Tinubu to be president, so under Tinubu, he shades number 1. His second choice is Obi, so under Obi, he shades number 2. His third choice is Atiku, and his fourth choice is Kwankwaso. If after the first counting of the ballot, a majority has not been met, and Tinubu happens to be the lowest ranking candidate, Tinubu is eliminated from the election, and his vote is transferred to Tamadu's second choice, Obi. This continues until a candidate ends up with 50%. No wasted votes, no vote splitting. In the end, the candidate with the majority wins. Ranked choice voting changes the incentive in elections. Candidates will be more friendly with each other because they understand that another candidate's voters might end up getting them elected. This means less negative campaigning, less division, and more issue-based debates. Ranked choice voting also discourages vote buying and electoral malpractice. It is harder to manipulate the votes, and quite frankly, buying votes is useless. Also helps restore trust in INEC because the people can see that their preferences reflect in the final results. Countries like Australia, Ireland, and parts of the United States use this system, and it works. Nigeria's current voting system keeps millions of Nigerians angry, divided, and disappointed. They deserve better. That's why I and a few others have written a policy brief to the House of Representatives asking that Nigeria pilots ranked choice voting in local or state elections and eventually expand it nationwide. If you believe every vote should count, here's what you can do. Share this video, let more people learn about ranked choice voting. Tag your House of Rep member or senator and ask them to explore ranked choice voting for Nigeria. Use the hashtag ranked choice voting for Nigeria and every vote counts to spread awareness. We've waited too long for fair elections. If we act now, we can make 2026 different. Nigerians deserve a system where every vote counts. Let's make it happen.